Hi guys, if you are looking for a really quick and easy chicken dinner, I have the perfect one for you. This is a chicken piccata, a gorgeous crumbed coated crispy chicken with a beautiful lemon butter sauce with a little bit of capers. It is a salty, gorgeous, buttery, delicious thing, and it's going to be served right on your plate for a dinner made in minutes. Now, it starts off by making up a little bit of a flour mix. I've got some plain flour in here. To this, I'm going to add a generous seasoning of sea salt and some black pepper. And to bring this together and give you a lovely sort of crispy coating on your chicken, a nice generous amount of grated Parmesan cheese. So I'm just going to take this and give it a good mix through. And this will essentially give you this coating for the chicken so that when it goes into the pan, you're going to get this gorgeous golden coating, which is just out of this world. So we've got our nice little coating for our chicken. This is looking good. I'm going to slice up our chicken breasts. Now, you can do this with chicken thighs, but I like to do it with chicken breasts because you get a nice finish on it. What we're going to do is take up these two chicken breasts. We're going to take a sharp knife and we're going to butterfly them out. So just running your knife straight across like this. The reason I'm doing this is twofold. Number one, you're going to get gorgeous crispy chicken. And number two, it actually helps to cook the chicken a little bit quicker too. Take these nice little chicken cutlets you've now formed, and we're going to bash these up nice and thin. This is looking pretty good. So butterfly them out. And actually, this is a great tip for cooking chicken really quickly in general. So just place them out across your parchment paper. Take up that other sheet of parchment paper. We're going to use a little meat cleaver, or you could use a rolling pin, or you could use a wine bottle, but be very careful if you use a wine bottle because you don't want it to smash. And then we're going to bash up our chicken. You just want it to be nice and even across the chicken breast so that you get an even cooking time. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Have a look at that. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. I'm just going to give them a last little bash. Okay, we're in business. Right, take off that sheet of parchment paper. We're going to get rid of that and the meat cleaver. We're going to season this up with a touch of salt and pepper. We've got a bit in our coating as well, but there's no harm in giving it a season at this point as well. In a nice hot pan, we've got a touch of olive oil going in here. And now just take up these chicken breasts with these little chicken scallops that you've created, and you're going to dust them in that beautiful Parmesan flour mix. Just press them down so you get a nice coating, and then it's straight into the pan. Give the hands a good wash, and at this point now, I'm just going to pop in 1 or 2 pieces of butter to melt in alongside. This gives you the most gorgeous sort of nutty flavor into this dish. So just little knobs of butter as you move around the pan. Now, as it fries off, I'm just going to give it a last little grating of Parmesan cheese, which is just going to go nutty and golden. Now, at the moment, we've just got fried chicken in a pan, but this is the moment where we want to take it next level, and it only requires a handful of ingredients. We've got a little touch of white wine, we've got some capers, we've got some butter, and we've got some lemon juice. And it's these 4 ingredients that are going to take this chicken to the next level. You're going to piccata it. Piccata. Nothing wrong with that. The smell is so good. Butter, Parmesan, and all those good flavors going on. I'm just going to flip these over. And you should get a nice little bit of a golden color on them. Okay, our chicken is in a good place. It only takes a few minutes on either side, so I'm going to take this chicken out. And really the beauty of this dish comes alive in the sauce that's in the pan. So just transfer these out. Look at that golden color you've got on the chicken. So, so good. Right, leave these aside. All the flavor in this pan we're going to bring alive with a touch of white wine, which goes straight in. Let that come up to a nice bubble. I'm also going to add the juice of about half a lemon going in here as well. It's going to give you this sort of fresh acidic bite. So straight into a little juicer that'll save my pips. Straight in. There we go. And bring this up to a nice bubble and simmer just until it starts to reduce down a little bit. To this, some salty capers. These are a great store-cupboard ingredient, and they're going to add this sort of wonderful saline bite in amongst this sauce. Goes in, give that all a nice little stir through. And now for some freshness, I am going to take up a handful of flat leaf parsley. Just give that a rough chop. And I'll put this in just at the last minute. So just use that wooden spoon to scrape up any of the bits off the bottom of the pan. And it's starting to come together, so at this point, that last little bit of butter is gonna help bring together this sauce. So just get that straight into the pan and just melt it in. It's gonna give you this lovely, luscious and creamy finish to the sauce. Right, our sauce is exactly where we need it to be, so just give it a nice little stir through. I'm gonna turn off the heat. Everything gets a bit more relaxed. Straight in with some parsley. I'm gonna hold back a tiny bit just to sprinkle over the top. Give that a little stir through, and that, my friends, is the most beautiful little sauce that's gonna take your chicken to the next level. So let's bring our chicken up, let's bring our sauce over, and let's serve this gorgeous sauce straight over the top. Oh yes, little caper, little parsley action. This is where it's at. And you're gonna finish that with some parsley just over the top. This is a simple way with chicken. You don't need much more to this. You can serve it up with couscous, you could serve it up with pasta, you could serve it up with beautiful polenta. It would be absolutely gorgeous. But for me, it needs no more than a knife and a fork and a little taste. Oh, that lovely bite of white wine. The creaminess you get from that butter in there as well. And then you've got that Parmesan cheese, that bite of saltiness. It is an absolute winner chicken dinner, and I hope that you're gonna give it a go. Guys, if you like the look of this recipe and you want the full details, you'll get it in the box below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment in the box below letting me know if you're gonna make this beautiful chicken dinner. It is so good. And until then, my friends, I'm gonna tuck into the rest of this and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Leave me a comment in the box below letting me know if this is what you're having for dinner tonight. And of course, I don't know what else to say.